What's up, MP?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now, we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, becoming a great road team doesn't just happen overnight, even if MP would like it to. I think they've accomplished as much as you can expect in the time they've had to work. I'm curious to see if they build on that here.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Sharp, also Thunder out there. Wagner is out there with Barnes. And it's Potter in at the 4 slot. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Here's Wallace. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Six on the shot clock. Here's Roy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Roy.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Dunn. Out to Wallace. Latrey. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. Oh, that's offensive interference. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sharp against Roy. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Wallace misses.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Barnes. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Dunn. This game he had 28 points, and they take the lead. And it's 6 points for Wallace.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Pelicans. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, at times they played some of the best basketball in the league, but they haven't been able to sustain it over the course of the entire season. That's that's the only reason they're not in first place.
Well, still a good chunk of time here for them to get back to who they are and playing their best brand of basketball. We'll just have to see if the coaching staff can get them refocused and re-energized in that time.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Dunn. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Now, Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight. Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Good on both. Here's Roy. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Pass to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. And Barnes sends it back. And he recovers it. A nice shot by Roy.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Got a piece of it. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Wallace. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Evans, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he makes both free throws. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Thunder. Pass to Wagner. Here's Thunder from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thunder's got 7.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Evans outside. Here's Dunn. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
So active defensively, and I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Count that bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Thunder. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
And they get it back. Barnes passes to Thunder. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Pass to Potter. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to the Trailblazers.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Wagner. Thunder is out there with Barnes. And it's Potter in at the power forward position. Here's Evans. The Pelicans make their last shot. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Thunder trying to break that ice-cold streak. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hall. Here's Potter, covered by Evans. This one for three. Hall, that's good. Hall's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And here's Evans. His last outing, he had 8 points. Inside, Davis. And Barnes sends it back. Thunder passes to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Gravett, still without a basket. Here's Schumacher, lays it up off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 8. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Roy. Thunder passes to Hall. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hall's got 7 points in the game.
Number 47.
Raptors leading by 6. They get a hand on it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Look at Thunder. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Evans, he's checked in for the Raptors. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Barnes grabs the miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Toronto leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Roy with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. And it's good for 2.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Thunder. He's covered by Roy. Launches a 3. Hall, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Evans feeling it out a bit. Here's Roy. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Jazz did solid work. He scored 16 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. It was a complete game from him in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Dunn, he's checked in for Toronto. Wallace comes in for Evan. Knox, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Wallace. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And the basket by Thunder.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Roy passes to Dunn. And here's Wall. Back to Dunn. Wall sets a screen for Dunn. Rocket 6. Hits it from three-point range. Roy's got 7 points for the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
It's taken away by Wallace. Knocked away. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Thunder passes to Barnes.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Raptors leading by 3. Wallace outside. Pass to Dunn. Wall sends a screen for Dunn. They get it back. Wallace. And Barnes sends it back.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Hall. And stolen by Wallace. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Howard's checked in for Roy. Now, here's Dunn. In the corner, Wallace with it. And again, no good by Toronto.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Wall with a block. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Here's Dunn. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Now here's Howard. Still scoreless. Pass to Wallace. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Thunder.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Howard, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Howard. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's putting the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Reeves is checked in, and it's Roy in for Howard. Dunn against Wood. Dunn dishes to Wallace. Here's Reeves. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
And so Dunn nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 7. Out to the wing. Here's Thunder. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For Toronto, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Shakes him. And the bank shot is good. Thunder's got 25 points in the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Outside, Wall. Dunn looking over the floor. Reeves with the screen on Wood. Dunn shot's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now Roy off with the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
That'll do it for the first half. Toronto ahead, up by 10. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
54.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Toronto Raptors.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that matchup against the Magic.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
You've got Wallace. He's out there with Roy. And it's Reeves in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Wallace attacking. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
5 on the clock. Thunder passes to Sharp. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Dunn right side. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Thunder. Whoa, with a block.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Lets the 3 fly. Wallace misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Took him no time at all on that one. Roy's got 19 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Potter the pass to Thunder. Can they get it? Rebound by the Raptors. Reeves has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. No good from Roy. Pelicans trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Raptors call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Outside Roy. Pass to Dunn from the arc.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Thunder. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Wood, that's a two-pointer. Hits the jumper in space. Wood's got his second basket of the night. Raptors leading by 13. Outside Roy. Down low. Dunn kicks to Davis. Pass to Grovett. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Norris. Norris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Wood. There's the pick. The three. Rebound by the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Evans, he's checked in for the Raptors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Wagner's checked in. Pelicans trail by 13. Wood passes to Thunder. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Norris on the money from 12 feet away. Norris has got 4 points in the quarter.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Evans. He's got 5. The high post shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Evans has got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Wagner passes to Thunder. Kicks it out to Wagner. Off target with his 3. Stolen by Evans to the left wing. Wagner outside. Tries it from 19. No good that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Pelican 5 right now. Sharp out there with Thunder. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Wagner. And it's Potter in at the 4. And here is Howard. Wall sets a screen for Howard. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They set the pick. Howard with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Thunder. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Thunder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gromit. And the Raptors miss again. Pelicans trail by 7. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And he's coming up big. Here in the clutch.
Toronto, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And stolen by Barnes. And taken away by Wallace. Howard with a clean look. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Thunder passes to Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Toronto making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's good. Roberts got his first 2 points.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Thunder passes to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge 3-point shot.
And that one is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's Thunder missing. Raptors leading by 4. Stolen away. Here he goes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Sharp to take the lead. Poke loose.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Here's Thunder. Wagner outside. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Pass to Thunder. Now, here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Over Howard. And it's Sharp missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Grovit. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Pass to Grovit. Back to Wallace. Howard setting the pick for Wallace. Let's go. Here's Reeves. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Raptors lead by 5.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Wallace outside. Reeves. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Barnes has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Howard, that's good. Pelicans trail by 7. Thunder passes to Barnes. Here's Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw missing. Donnie's checked in for Toronto. Roy comes in for Howard. Hall's checked in for New Orleans. Timeout called Pelicans.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pass to Wagner. There's the pick. Here's Thunder. Wallace covering. Fires for 3. And it's Thunder missing. Raptors leading by 8. Dunn attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Stolen by Reeves. And there's the drive. And done with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Back to Roy. Barnes grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 10, and Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Hall. No good with the triple. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Wallace. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Pelicans on D. It's Roy on the wing. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Thunder, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thunder's got 41.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Hall. Fires from deep. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Dunn. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him. Reeves finds Wallace. Reeves against Barnes. Kept alive. Reeves gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Raptors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities.
Toronto takes this one, but by a...
Good game, FT. Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Wolves?
This